evening, Montgomery parents and families. On behalf of all of our staff, I'd like to welcome everyone to a wonderful 2014-2015 school year. I hope that everyone has had a fun and enjoyable summer, and just to let everyone know, we're back and we're off to a quick start. I would like to share a few reminders and highlights for this school year. First, I'd like to thank our school facilities department for the installation of new side parking lot lights outside of our first grade side of the building, brand new lights. So during the evening, there will be plenty of light to guide you in and out of the building. I have two documents that I really would like to highlight for your importance. The first is the district school calendar. This is a very important document to keep in a prominent location. It has the school events, homeschool meetings, and all of our homeschool evening events planned. Put it on your refrigerator, keep it. It has a lot of wonderful highlights in it. The second document that I'd like to talk about is the elementary handbook. I encourage all parents to take a moment to read that over the weekend. It talks about the school discipline code. It highlights all of the content areas for curricular guidelines, and it certainly will help reinforce all the questions that you may have after tonight's back to school night. Our home and school this year, I'd like to welcome a new school board, a new home and school board. Kelly McGarry and Sue Smith are co-presidents for our home and school. Stacy Sullivan, Julia Rawa, and Michelle Evans are all vice presidents, and Judy Beam is our secretary, and Miss Rebecca Tweed is our treasurer. Welcome, and if you see them in the building tonight, please show them your support, come out to our events, and if you have time to volunteer for an event, that would be wonderful. Our first meeting is scheduled for next Monday night at 7:30 in the library. I'll talk a little bit about arrival and dismissal procedures. I really think that's very important to maintain the safety and security of our students, and I'd like to talk about arrival first. Parents, please remember that when dropping your students off in front of the building, not to drop them off prior to 9 o'clock in the morning, as there is no supervision. If you are dropping them off during arrival time, I ask you to please park in one of the side parking lots and walk them to the front of the building. For parent pickup in the afternoon, same in the reverse. Please park your car in one of the side parking lots, walk up and sign your son or daughter out in the front of the building, and remember to show photo identification. For our walkers, our students who walk home are only allowed to exit through one door, and that is the bus lobby door, and they are to walk directly home. Parents, please do not tell your students to meet you that are walking to meet you in the parking lot, or to have them meet you in the side parking lot by the bus lobby. All students or walkers are actually to walk home, not to ride home. I'd like to welcome back Mrs. Sien, who is our Spanish teacher. She will be in the back of the building by our gym this evening for sign-ups for our Spanish club, which will take place on in the morning time on predetermined days. Finally, I'd like to talk and highlight the results of Montgomery's PSAT test results. Last year, overall, the students at Montgomery scored 95 proficient or advanced as a school in math, and over 91% of proficient or advanced in reading, and that is a huge accomplishment, and kudos goes out to the hard work for the teachers and students. More specifically, in math, our third grade students scored 96% advanced or proficient. Our fourth grade students did the same, 96% advanced or proficient. Our fifth and sixth grade, 95% and 97% advanced or proficient in math. So I am very proud of our students' performance in math. In reading, our third grade students were 91% advanced or proficient. Fourth and fifth were the same at 90%, and a sixth grade was 94% advanced or proficient. So as a community, you should be very proud of the performance of your sons and daughters. Our fifth grade is the only grade that takes the writing PSSA, and they scored 98% advanced or proficient. A huge accomplishment for our fifth grades. And finally, our fourth grade in the administration of the science PSATs scored 96% advanced or proficient. So overall, kudos to our 3rd through 6th grade students and teachers, and kudos to the parents at home for your support. Needless to say, I'm very proud of their efforts. As a result, we were awarded the Governor's Award from Governor Corbett, and it's hanging outside the office for the 2013-2014 school year, the Governor's Award. Lastly, I firmly believe that all accomplishments and growth displayed by our students is a result of the hard work by our parents, teachers, and students working collaboratively together. I look for a wonderful school year, and if you ever have any questions or concerns, my door is always open and available for your time and sharing. Have a wonderful night.